Alright dudes, so let me tell you about the truck and how it did on my trip to Georgia and back. As most of you know, I got the truck I got it done enough. Got a temporary bed on it, took it to the Georgia rally. Now, the rally grounds at Durhamtown Off-Road Plantation, from my front yard here, right in front of my shop, to where we camp, 789.8 miles. I actually took a little longer route coming back because I stayed there for a little while, helped a friend get some trucks running, which you've seen the videos on by now. And I took a route around Atlanta, which took me another 150 miles out of the way. Because I left on a Friday, in the afternoon, and you don't want to go through Atlanta then. So I averaged 12 miles per gallon, 11.89 miles per gallon. And that is traveling at, from my GPS, 67 miles per hour on average. And I think right around 2600 RPM, 2650, which in the Cummins isn't a big deal. In the multi-fuel, you're screaming. But it did great. I didn't have any problems to speak of. I did develop an oil leak, as you can probably see here. You'd be surprised how little oil it takes to coat the entire bottom side of a truck. Let's see. I think I lost, by what the dipstick says, about a quart, maybe 2 quarts at the most. Over almost 2,000 miles, that is not bad. So the leak, the oil leak, it came from the injection pump. And what it was is that upper right screw came out. And I don't know if I forgot to tighten that or didn't tighten it enough or what happened, but that's where it all came from. And other than that, on the way there, I stopped at about the 150 mile mark, and I had to tighten up that hose clamp because it was dripping a little. So yeah, no other problems. Truck ran beautifully, shifted great. So much power, even in the hills of Georgia. It laughs at that stuff, man. I couldn't be happier with the swap, the extra power and the economy and everything. So yeah, I mean, I used to think I was getting 10 or so miles to the gallon with the multi-fuel, but comparing the fuel used this time to what I used to use, I think I was probably getting closer to 6 or 7 with the multi-fuel. Just never really kept really good track of it. Because I used a full 50 gallons less of fuel one way this time than I used to use with the multi-fuel. I only had to fuel once. So that's significant. I used to fuel twice. I'd stop, I think once in Mississippi and once in Alabama. So yeah, not bad at all. I'm really happy with it. The only thing that happened, which pissed me off, this didn't even happen while I was driving or while I was on the road trip. It was when I was around Mac's place working on other trucks. I backed up and ran over a 4-inch log laying there, and it flipped up and dented my fender and cracked my paint. So now I've got to fix that, which is not a huge deal, but still, that's really maiden voyage. And anyway, so yeah, just wanted to tell you guys that it's doing great. Have no regrets at all. So appreciate you watching, guys. If you got any questions about it, post them in the comments below. I will answer your questions as promptly as I can. If you would, please, if you have not already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video if you have a place you want to share it, and check out our sponsors that made this all possible, BigMikesMotorPool.com and RapcoParts.com. If you're new to the channel here, you should know that they supply all of our parts and our paints, and their contact information is in the description below the video, as in all of my videos. So We sure appreciate you and our sponsors as well. Later, guys.